did y'all have a good Halloween? We had a blast. We did our own personal hayride and went trick-or-treating. And let me tell you, moms, if you have a truck and you have a trailer, take them on a trailer. It was 10 times easier than I've ever done it in a car. It was great. So, anyways, hope y'all had a happy Halloween. Today was absolutely crazy. Saturday, normal day, sitting at home, sitting on the couch, folding laundry. My son's like, hey, Mom, come look out the door. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm folding laundry. I'm busy. He says, no, Mom, come here. No, I'm busy. Just wait a minute. And finally, he screams at me. He's like, Mom, come here. So I go over there, and he's standing at the glass door, big sliding glass door. And I look at the door, and remember that fire that I was checking on Wednesday? Yeah. Well, I look out the door, and the fire that was started on Wednesday had flared up, and it was halfway between where it started and the barn. And the barn's only 20 yards out behind the house, something like that. Not a very good measurer of distance, but it was too close for comfort, and I just stood there. And I just looked at it. And he started crying. I was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Mom, our house is gonna burn down. I'm like, no, it's not. And I stand there and I keep looking at it, and the wind's blowing straight towards our house. And I was like, oh. And I think to myself, yeah, our house really might burn down if I don't do something. So I call the sheriff's office, and my mom answers the phone. She's a dispatcher there. And I'm like, Mom, I think I have a problem. She's like, okay, what's wrong? I'm like, well, the fire that Dad started the other day? And she's like, yeah. I was like, well, it's headed towards my house. She was like, well, do you need the fire department? Do you need your dad? What do you need? I was like, I don't know. I just kept standing there just looking at it. I was in shock. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, yeah, I think I need the fire department. Think it's going to be a little much, for Dad and his handy dandy hoe. And speaking gardening utensil, that's it. But anyway, so she pages out the fire department, and she was getting off work, so she comes out here. My dad, my granddad, they all show up, and, they were doing their best with their hose, trying to, keep it from going any further. And the fire department got here, they sprayed it down, emptied a couple of tanks on what he had originally set on fire. And tonight, it's still smoking, it's still smoldering, but we're here. We are fine. My house is obviously still standing. Didn't even get to the barn. But, if it wouldn't have been for all the people that care and love about us, I think I would have stood there, and I just would have looked at it like, But it was all, I was just like, I don't know. I mean, some people, you wonder what you'll do in certain situations. Well, obviously fire, I just go pretty dumb. I just stand there and just look at it. I'm like, I don't know. I wonder if it's hot. But anyway, so that's what happened to do. That's what happened today. And after that, let's see, nothing. We were boring after that. But anyway, hope you have a good night. Bye.